Hey guys and gals, Malkuth 1974 back at you with the 50th episode of our Space Engineers. Hey, why do I have this crosshair in my face? Why doesn't that go away with the tab key? Oh, that looks like a bug of some sort. Imagine that. Space Engineer with bugs. Who would ever thunk it? Thunk it, I tell ya. Anyway, guys. It's been a couple weeks since I made a video. I was going to make this video all special and awesome and all that stuff, but I just don't really have the time anymore, you know? So anyway, back to where we are today. Obviously, this episode is going to be a little bit longer. I did say last episode maybe I would make it a little bit longer, and hopefully all that will go through. First thing I want you to know is I did get this working again. And what I actually had to do is I had the version of this mod that was not the original version. It was the updated version. It was like a it wasn't from the original author. It was set up to work. So I looked into the website of that mod author's Steam thing, or whatever the heck you call it, and he was recommending people go back to the original one. So I went back to the original one. You have to get rid of the old one and put the new one in. You don't actually lose anything. Everything starts because it uses the same assets and all that stuff. But yeah, so everything seems to be working now. We got rid of that big green thing over there, and now it's working on getting rid of this thing, and eventually I will put another thing over here. I just want to show you guys what I have done over here. So number one, you can see I've added a lot more engines because we do want to move this a little bit today. I also have actually widened this by quite a substantial amount. This was the original, like right here, and it's come down to about here, so it's much wider now. I didn't like where it was before, so we made it wider. I did get rid of these things, so now we only have them on one side, and so now we come up and we'll have parking over here. All this will be hangar space where we can put ships and stuff like that and do all that. And the engine room, I obviously got a few of these running because we did get the uranium that last episode also. And so now we got that running. What we're going to do... Oh, one other thing I did. I am using... What is this? The maintenance cubes. The maintenance mod. I've had this for a while. I've never used it because I never had a ship that was big enough to use it. But what these do, these add a block that you can actually walk into or fly into, like they are now. And they also are... Hey, why can't I do anything? Okay, here we go. They also are basically a conveyor system. So you can walk through them, and they're a conveyor system. So I have this set up as a conveyor system to go throughout the center of the ship. That way we can easily hook up conveyed systems throughout this whole ship when we need to. And we will continue that when we actually extend the ship out again. I can't stress enough that this is like the midsection, and we need to actually start working on the frame of the front and everything else that we need to put in. Also over here, I just brought a few of the ships over just to show you the size difference. Now remember, this ship isn't done, but that's our original Corvette. That is the ship that we captured, and that is the new ship. So the size difference is quite different, and obviously this ship will take advantage of the real estate a little bit more, hopefully, because a lot of this back area is going to be all hangar space, and then the front area is going to be where a lot of the equipment and stuff is going to be. We're going to have to set up some TIM systems, some everything, basically everything that we we actually need. So what we're going to do is we need to actually put a seat here. And I believe I already have one, so that's that. Let me go grab some stuff where we can actually put it together, and we need to back this thing up. And I need to go like that, and we'll build it in here. This is obviously not going to be the actual cockpit here, so we'll go like that, and I'll go into V, and I will have to undo that conveyor system. But the only way we're going to do that is that connector I need is we need to actually set it up to our tool tip here. Where is that? Where is the kind? I could just use. Oh wow, why do I have 5? It should be 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it should be this one. It wouldn't make sense. Switch lock. Let's see if that actually works. It does. So we can back up. There we go. And all I want to do is make sure that we get the space on this that I need. I don't even know if that's enough. Let me keep going out. There we go. So that's all I wanted to do there. And we need to break this down. We no longer need that there. And I will continue this from this point of view. This is the kind of the center frame here. Oop, I didn't want to do that. How close are we? Oh, we're good. We're good. And let's take a look-see here. That's actually... Oh. That might actually be pretty pleasant. Let me see here. Let's bring this back. And I missed it on that. There we go. There we go. Wow. And I'll bring it over. It's kind of like the rough layout of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to finish kind of the framework of the front of the ship up, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I have finished up. So one thing I should have noticed is that when you're not actually connected to the ship, the nanite control factory will not build your ship because it doesn't have one of the build antennas on it. The minute I do connect it again to this, the nanite control factory will actually start. So I have laid the ship how I want, and I'm going to show you guys, like, this is still like my vision. It's still like, you know, I still have to do like the details on it. This is just the frame of it. But I want the cockpit down here. So if you can imagine, the ship's going to have like a curved lip to it. It's going to come down. So this is the bottom of the ship. This is the top of the ship. The windows down here are going to be for the front of the ship. And the windows will come, I'll probably have them come down like this way. They'll be the long ones. I might have to do some, I might move these up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see how the windows actually fit. Like I said, the front can be redone. But this will be like the cockpit in here, or the flight deck, not the flight deck, but the, what do you call it? The bridge. The bridge, so yeah. So I'm pretty sure these will come out because I don't want my view to be messed up. And we'll have windows over here and stuff. So this will be like another top floor. And I'm thinking, now this ship I do kind of want to make realistic. And I want it to have, you know, like a crew quarters and bathrooms and stuff like that. That's why I'm making it so big. And so up here I would kind of want it to be like an observation lounge, or a like an eating lounge, so people can kind of be on the top of the ship, and we can have like windows up here, and we'll do different things to actually do things. I have placed all of the things, I believe, if I remember them all. These are refineries. Oh look, I have this one. We'll take that out. These are refineries, so the refineries will be built. These are like the assemblers and the arc welders, and these are the stone things that turn stone into all of the different things, etc., etc. I went and placed batteries down here, so these battery systems will be set up down here. Oh, there's another one. And the only thing that has not happened yet is that we haven't hooked up the conveyor systems yet. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have the conveyor systems come up through here. And I'm thinking about doing, I don't know if I'm just going to do conveyor systems or I'm going to do the access port thing again. I don't know. We'll get into it. But, I mean, we do have the one access port down here that runs the whole length of the ship. We can't quite we can get into it. You know, this basically runs the whole length of the ship. And you come down. You come down. This is kind of like a little bulge, and this comes right out the back to the where the engines are. So you can tell it's a very, it's a large ship. So this is pretty much how big it's going to be, and you can compare it to the Corvette and that ship. It's much larger, much more roomy, and much more crew orientated. As in, I kind of want to go that whole crew route with this thing, with you know, crew quarters, captain's quarters, etc., etc. I might even make, yeah. So yeah, I got to figure out the insides, but I was very happy that the refineries fit in here, and just, I mean, they're not even, it's not even, you know, a tight fit or anything. Oh, we might die. Let me see. All right, we just made it. I ran out of oxygen, but yeah, so we're gonna move that a little bit ahead here. Let me just get my oxygen and stuff back up, my power, all that wonderful stuff. Refill my oxygen tank I have in here. I wish the power would fill quicker. It just seems like it takes forever. Like it's unneeded standing around time that you don't need to do. You kind of might not want to have. So that's oxygen. Let's look for, oh, that's right, I didn't put oxygen tanks in there yet, so we got to do that. Oxygen generator, put that in there. There we go, and we'll fill our hydrogen while we're here. There, so now we're all back up in style. Let's go move that big ship back into its berth. Put my helmet on. There we go. So there we go. I do have a connector right there, so we should be all set with that. That is built, right? Yep. And I do have this as a cockpit. There we go. So let me kind of get a view of this. It is a little bit laggy, I noticed, but there's a lot of ships around here. So am I a little bit away? Whoa, oh. Yeah, it's like tons laggy. There we go. And I did that again, so let's go to I. Control panel. No, yeah, we can go to the connector. It's connector 1, so we know that. Actually, on this one, it's connector 2 now. Let's rename this to connector ship 1. There we go. That way we know what it is. And we will lock it. So now we're locked. Now the nanite control factory should start building us. Yep, that's all going good. There we go. And there we go. So the ship is, the frame of the ship is now berthed. And nanite control factory will start building it. Yeah, I'm gonna be really happy with this ship. So you guys, you know, you shouldn't be afraid to build a ship, like out of, you know, just kind of have a vision of it in your mind, and kind of building it in a survival situation like this. It's actually fun. This is actually fun for me. It's giving me something to do, and obviously it's going to give us a few episodes to have fun watching this thing come into play. So I think the next thing I need to do is to actually get this thing all buttoned up. And obviously this is the power plant, so we're going to want this to be protected quite well. So I'm probably going to put some heavy armor through here to help protect it. And on the tops, probably the only place that's going to have heavy armor. And because heavy armor really adds a lot of weight to ships, and the rest of it's just going to be light armor. It's still not like a combat ship, but it's pretty cool. I'm liking the way it's looking. It's got a lot of work to do. It's got a lot of curves we got to add to it. We got to curve it out a little bit. You know, take these squares out of it, and that's probably what I'll work on next. And I will be back after I do a little bit of work on it. So I'll be back, guys. All right, guys. Believe it or not, I'm back, and I'm standing on our ship. It's quite the doozy, huh? Anyway, so let's go over what I have done with it. Let's get a far away picture of it, just to bring it in all of its glory. So I have most of the shell of the ship done, and I got all the engines on that I want. I believe what we're gonna have. I have the windows set up. I don't have the inside actually set up yet. Shut up, shut up. I can't believe I almost said shut up. The cockpit's right here. I do have our nano thing that's gonna build all our stuff. There is another floor down here that we have to kind of go down to. I was working on putting these in here. These actually are, you know, those tube things I was talking to you about. They run throughout the whole ship, and they allow us. I don't know why this one's so hard to hit there. Allows us to hook things up. So there's going to be something down here. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to have down here. Maybe the oxygen and hydrogen I can make down here. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat. Maybe. I have to think about it. So this ship is going to mostly run off of ions. I've decided that just because it's easier. Let's kind of walk through the rest of the ship here. So this is, like I said, this is the hangar. Did I say the cockpit last time? No, this is the hangar. This is where all our ships are gonna... Hey, why am I floating? I don't have a gravity gen in here yet. So this is the outside view. These are some batteries. I have some upside down. Oh well. Different ways. Outside view. This is, unfortunately, not done inside yet. We don't have the corridors in or the rooms. This is going to be the engine room. That engine does not have, I mean, that doesn't have anything in it. I got a container here. I got everything. I'm pretty sure I have everything piped up now. I even got the refineries here. I don't have the modules on it yet. And if we go all the way out front here, this is where the flight deck will be. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to bust these out of here. This whole system here. And we're going to have like glass coming down here. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't decided if the bridge is going to be here or I'll put it up on the second floor. There will be a second floor to this, so you're looking at this from this point of view, but there will be another floor up here. Remember, this ship's going to be... I'm going to design the ship to be... it's going to have like crew quarters and a bathroom and a lounge. So I plan on having like the lounge is either going to be up here, or this will be... this will either be the lounge or this will be the bridge. I haven't decided yet. Or I'll have the lounge down here where they can look out the windows. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I don't know. I'll have to think about it when I design it. So the plan is that I want to finish up shelling this, putting the shell on it, and doing the windows here and setting this up the way I want it to look, doing the second floor, etc., etc. But I'm not going to design the interior quite yet. After this is all done and the ship has a shell and a functioning system of like the gravity generator and all that, what I want to do is save it as a blueprint, and I want to save this as like the shell blueprint, where you could take this ship and make it into anything you want from just the shell of it. So it's like a modular type system. So if you want to say, for instance, Space Engineers comes out with that cool update I've been waiting for. I hope they come up with it. They changed the survival game and it's their starting situation. It'd be nice to actually have rebuild this ship later on in the new series and be able to use, then we can just design a new interior for it, but we'll have, you know, kind of bring it back. I don't know how far we'll get in here with this ship, but hey, you never know. So let's I think all I have to do is kind of finish out here, and if we take my tab key 3 and we just How do we want to do this? This is like the outer shell. I think I want to kind of shell it like this. Where it has this upper situation like this. And then we can do the rest of the blocks somewhat like this. That way I'll have a little bit of space up there and I can add anything that I might need. So the rest of this will come out like something like this. And that is that part of the shell. Now, I don't think I have all the mods that I want in here to actually do all this. I'll actually need to have a few more. Do I have this mic close enough to me? I rearranged my computer table here, so things are a little bit different, a little arranged differently. But we'll see how it turns out. And yeah, stuff like that. But just get this kind of going. And we'll hit that. And we'll do some more of this. Pretty sure I can end this like that. I'll just have to come up with a way of doing that. There we go. And actually, you know what? Let's do... Where is it? Is that the corner? I never have good luck trying to set this up. I don't believe that's what I want. Let's add that, and then we'll just add that, like that. There we go. So that is that part. And if we do the same over here, all right, and there. So that is that. I do like that. Oh, I do like this ship. I do. Also, these curves, I'm not 100% happy with. So let's see what these will look like. Which way is that? I can't tell. Thought I had... Oh, there we go. So if we go like this, like this, like this, like that. That was kind of the original plan here, to have it kind of slope up like that. So that would mean you can pop these out. These are all wrong. These shouldn't be in here. The other thing that shouldn't be in here are these. Like that. That is a floor. So the question is, these also need to be sloped. Like that. This is kind of the front of the ship. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. This, if it's gonna angle... Oh crap, we just lost connection. That's all right. There we go. And I will make another one of those. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Connector. There we go. And I will bring you forward. Why aren't you... Oh. Is there something there? There probably is. I can't quite see it. It works there, but it doesn't work there. Interesting. It's like there's something there. I don't know. Maybe it broke off. Can I add a block to it? No. Connect there, but I can't add there. Do I not? What the heck? Take that. Maybe I should put it here. Probably won't work here either. No, it did. Okay. Should be able to build that. This can be changed to one of these. Onward slope. There we go. And then that will hook in. Let's kind of hook back into the main thingy wingy here. Should be able to go forward. It does have a lot of thrust, which is good for ion thrusters. Ooh, it gets really close to the... Really close. Alright. So, control panel. Should be the only connector we have on here, which is good. I'm going to rename it. Oh, right here. Ship front dock. There we go. And we will put lock in. We're locked in. Now we're hooked up again, and things should be good. So this needs to be separated. Go like this. Like I said, this is floor 1. Oops. And this is floor 2. Floor 1. I think what I'll do is I kind of want it to go like this. Well, no, let's have... I'm almost thinking of sloping it down. So it goes... Because the windows... No, because the windows are up here. I already designed it this way. Alright. So... Floor 3. So I'm going to finish doing this floor now, and I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Wow, this part of the episode's already 16 minutes, so I guess we will have an extra long episode this time. Wow, I didn't actually do this top yet. Okay, we got to close that up. So we got both floors in now. So floor 1, it's all set, and floor 2. So what I noticed when I first started building, when I was recording before with you guys, is that I was using regular blocks, armor blocks for the flooring. And other than, you can't really change how this looks, but I wanted the actual interior type blocks for this. And I do believe I'm going to make this the bridge. Just because I'd like to have that. I like to have like a window system up here. Like I want to have glass ceilings up here, and I'll have the glass ceilings come. I might even bust these out and have all this just glass too. Which, if you think about it, I'll show you what I'm talking about. That would give me quite a view, and I kind of want this to be rounded off because the glass is going to round that off too. So if we go like this, and we kind of come up like that, like that. So the glass, let's look up the windows here. Again, you know, I'm not really building a war ship. So, was that 2 or 1? That's 1. So this can only be 1 glass. Alright, window. Let's see. So this is a slope 1. And we will need... I'll actually need a slope 1 and a slope 2 to go below it. And I'll show you what I mean here. That's a 3. Where's the 2? The slope 2. That was the 1. Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? I thought they had a slope 2. Window. Oh, slope 2. Slope 1 by 2, 1 by 1. Where is the inverted one of these? That's going to be a problem. I'm probably looking right at it. No, I'm not. Alright, whatever. So this is the slope 2, which we're going to want to go like this. Oh, it's actually the right one, too. Cool. Alright. Let me... How did that just... If you look at that, that's right. How in the... No. Ah, no. There we go. Alright. This is going to change right at the last one you watch. Oh, I knew it! No. Oh, that automatic changing is so annoying. Alright. 8. There we go. There we go. So then I would need... Oh, I never did window. Just a straight window flat. We'll take care of that. There we go. Nope, actually, I had it right before, didn't I? 9, invert. It needs to be... No, I had it right. Yeah, because that has to be on the outside. Alright. I'm just being goofy. Just like this. Like that. What a pain in the butt it is to lay these down. Oh, you butt. There we go. So that's the front. So we'll have a... Yeah, that's gonna look great. Okay, I am very happy with how this is coming out. Alright, so that was... So 7 must be the 1, right? The 1 slope. There we go. That's 7. Yeah, I know. I know there's a way to turn off. I keep saying that, but you know, I just don't have time to go look it up right now. Just trying to get this episode somewhat completed, so I will deal with the annoyingness of doing that. Window. So now we want a long 2. Not a slope, just a flat, inverted a 1x2 flat. So we go like this. 7. Obviously, we don't want it that way. Or that way. So that's the wrong one. There we go. That should be the right one. There we go. I almost want another set. Oh, I need more girders. Oh boy. Oh boy. And oh my. I'm sure one of you will tell me how to do that. Why? There we go. These ones were by far the hardest ones to do, oh you butt. Oh. Oh my gosh. There. Not going any farther than that. And we will finish off with that, like that. And that should finish the front of that ship. Yes, I do like it. Ow. Oh yes. That definitely is the thing. So, the observation deck. Is that 8? Or is that... Oh, that is the one, okay. Is gonna have these windows too. I don't know, I almost kind of like them like that. Think about it. It's a little different. And it's actually the one we need. Because we can't do it at quite the angle that we had for the bridge. So, like I said, think of like the Enterprise where, you know, all the people would eat. This is what this bottom part is going to be. This is going to be like the lounge and the with dinner tables and stuff like that. I mean, that is the plan in my head. There we go. So, yes. I almost probably should have made those angled. So that's the front of the ship with the rear. So this is going to be the entry hatch, the airlock. I made it big enough where I actually might have a second airlock on this side. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make this an airlock, but I put the windows in here, so it probably is not going to happen. This one I did not put windows in here because I do want to have the extra oxygen tank in here to suck in the air for I don't waste air and release air and all that stuff. We have that running. So there we go. There's a good portion of the ship. I mean, this is a this is a very large ship, that's for sure. So this is what I wanted. I wanted this view for the bridge. I'm almost thinking that these need to be angled too. Like what I mean by that is we kick these. And we go to 3. Like I said, this is an extra long episode. There you guys go. That's the 50th episode. Extra long. Merry Christmas. I'm actually missing a window there. And I'll put that window up there because it's annoying me. Of course you did. There you go. So, that'll go like that. I almost want that here, too. And I could, well, they don't have the angles for that, so we'll go like this. Can't build there right now for some odd reason. Probably the same reason before. I'll finish those up some other time. So there you go. That is the bridge. The bridge will extend. Well, it'll be a pretty large bridge. It'll extend out to here. And I'm thinking about making these just hallways. So you can imagine having, you know, this as the hallway when you're walking in. I don't want that built. Oh, am I out of energy? I am. Cool. Actually, that's kind of bad. No, it's cool because I was never able to finish this, so we can just kind of climb down here. Grab inside here, let that charge us up. But anyways, guys, that's quite a long episode here. I'll probably have to do some cutting and stuff like that. But, you know, there you go. There's the outside of the ship. So far, the shell of it. Yeah, I like it. Let's tab this out. Yep. I do have bottom facing ones. I do. Nice. I have rear facing ones. Yeah. Alright, so until next time, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Malkuth, out of here.